Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. And I'm doing a lot of Steelers videos this week. I usually do like 2 Steelers videos a week, I do 2 NFL videos, the entirety, NBA video, of course, as well, to kind of keep everything variety. You know, my favorite team, and also the whole sport entirety and different sports and stuff, basketball, football, try to balance it. But you know, a lot of stuff that happened, the free agency stuff, and of course all the news and stuff, so I made a lot of Steelers videos. It's another Steelers video today. We're discussing, of course, as you've seen from the title, why Mr. Rudolph is the guy. Mr. Rudolph is QB1. You know, let Aaron Rodgers go. Now, Aaron Rodgers do sign with the Steelers, and then we'll handle it when we handle it. Like, they be like, okay, Aaron Rodgers is here, we're going to support and see. But as of now, I feel like we just getting lingered on for a long time. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is coming to Pittsburgh. I think Aaron Rodgers is either going to go to the Vikings or he's going to retire like that. Them bringing the reports up already that says he's contemplating about retirement. And I mentioned before, years back, when Aaron Rodgers said, I went to the darkness, he said 65% retired. I'm like, you retired then? I'm like, you're not. And he I came out of the darkness and I wanted to play and stuff like that. So I already knew that it wasn't going to work out. So now the Steelers are kind of holding up hope for Aaron Rodgers. And you see you got Russell Wilson. And you messed up with that too as well, because you held out hope for Aaron Rodgers and you lost Justin Fields. If you just say, you know what, I'm going to roll with the young gun and see what Justin Fields got. But Steelers are so addicted to signing these old, washed up quarterbacks, old, washed up players. They say, oh, how old are you? You're 37. 37. You got 2 bad knees. You used to have a good career, but you have 2 bad knees. When we play the Pittsburgh Steelers, we pay you this right here. The Steelers always sign an old, washed-up player. Patrick Peterson, Darius Slade, he's older, but at least he's not washed up. He's an older player, but he's not washed up. He still can play, of course. But, you know, they always sound like older, like, once legend type players like that, to deals and stuff like that. And I feel like they waited out too long kind of waiting out for Aaron Rodgers to see what happened and stuff, instead of just focusing on what they have now. You should have seen all the offers, because Justin Fields was in your camp. You should have seen all the offers he got and said, Justin, we'll match anything. If the Jets gave you 20 mil a year, we'll give you 20 mil a year. But the Steelers, they said the Steelers didn't offer him nowhere near that like that. So that's probably why he's not in Pittsburgh. He's still in uniform. And then the Sam Darnold one too as well. The Steelers didn't offer him nowhere near that as well. And plus, you know, Clinton Kubiak, he used to coach. He coached Sam Darnold, the 49ers. So it's kind of like all together. But I think right now the Steelers are kind of in a bind. You know, you have the weapons, of course, as well, but you did do a solid job and bring Mr. Rudolph back. Mr. Rudolph is solid enough. I ain't saying he's good, I ain't saying he's bad, but he's solid enough. And like what Mark was saying on SteelerNation Australia, he was discussing saying, hey, Mason Rudolph is the guy. He said Aaron Rodgers' drama just bringing necessary stuff, like Brandon Ayuk, and I agree with that, Mark. It is kind of the Brandon Ayuk situation where you're seeing a lot of the things happen. It's the same stuff over and over. You're seeing all these reports. You don't know if the reports are true or reports are false, and it's kind of lingering on the Steelers and stuff like that. And the Steelers missing out on different people. He missed out on Justin Fields already. Russell Wilson might be going somewhere else. They missed out on him as well like that. I know he didn't have the best. I know the last stretch wasn't the best, but the first 7 games he went 6-1, and you know over that last stretch, you know, he lost some games. Of course, he missed some throws, but some games that wasn't his fault. The Eagles game, did he fumble the ball in the red zone? My boy Najee's my boy, but he fumbled the ball in the red zone. The Steelers were able to go out there and tie the game up. And you look at all the other games, and other games too as well. When you look at the Chiefs game, where the Steelers had the game neck and neck and close. Russell Wilson threw an interception, but if you actually watch the replay, George Pickens ran the wrong route. So some of the plays wasn't Russell Wilson's fault. In a sense, like some of the losses. Of course, some of the losses was his fault in the last stretch, but I think with more weapons around, you can see more success and see things happen. So I'll be okay with Mason Rudolph being the guy to next year, and maybe via Joe Milton via trade or something like that, send a pick over to the Patriots, 5th round pick, 2 7th-round picks, whatever y'all do. I don't know what y'all do. I don't know if it'll be a 5th or it'll be 2 7s. We don't have a 6th-round pick. 6 would be probably perfect, but we ain't got one unless we're going to trade 2 of our 7s for a 6th-round pick for somebody, and then use that pick to send to Joe Milton or something, or next year's 6th-round pick for Joe Milton. Whatever y'all do to send it to bring some more talent in there so we can see some guys compete in the offseason. Because we have the weapons. You have DK Metcalf, you have GP, you have Pat Frymouth, Darnell Washington, you're going to have Jalen Warren, Keenan Gainwell. You're going to draft a running back probably high up with this Cam Scatterbaugh, Amari Hampton, or Ollie Gordon, or maybe you take a running back in the 1st round, Ashton Jeanty. You never know what the Steelers will do. So you don't have any pieces, and you could definitely address the nose type of position in the draft as well as a lot of different guys. Alfred Collins, of course, Kenneth Grant might be the top one. Mason Graham will be great, but he's going to be gone before 10. Of course, he'll be gone before 5 probably. But if you have all the different guys like that up front, Jordan Phillips and different individuals, so I think the Steelers probably like, hey, you know, we can bring different guys in via the draft. We can bring some pieces in, still in free agent, maybe sign some guys, some more depth pieces, like Tyler Lockett is still available. Tyler Boyd is still available as well. Brandon Cooks, different individuals who can play the 3 and the 4 type receiver position for you like that. They have more weapons to make the quarterback job even easier. So you have those pieces, that'd be nice. So I wouldn't be mad if Mr. Rudolph was the guy to roll into next year. You never know what could happen. You know, he helped us get to the playoffs one time before. You know, when we went We went 3-0 in that stretch. We had to win those games. We were 7-7. We played 2 division games too. It's 2 out of 3 division games. We played division game against the Bengals. I know they were missing Burrow, but they were still in the playoff mix. They were still, I think it was 8 and they were 7-7 too, I think. That year they finished 9-8. So we played the Bengals, and then after that we had to play the Seahawks, who was in the playoff contention as well. Played them as well, and we beat them. And then we also had to play the Ravens. The Ravens versus their starters, of course, but the Steelers still had that, still a rivalry thing like that, still the same colors and stuff like that going against each other. So the Steelers went out there and won those 3 straight games and got themselves in the playoffs. So Mason Rudolph is definitely capable enough of being solid enough to help you win some games. I can definitely see us winning maybe 10 or 11 games with him as a quarterback. Maybe more. The defense and running game get going and stuff as well. So I wouldn't mind that. I don't know if we're going to win a championship with him. I don't know if we're going to win a playoff game with him, but I know we'll definitely be competitive enough to hold us afloat until we get our guy. I'm still holding off on Kyler Murray. I think the Cardinals, if they have one more bad year, missing the playoffs or something, you'll see Kyler Murray probably get traded somewhere, and I think the Steelers will be a perfect fit for him. So we'll see what happens. But I'm done with Aaron Rodgers thing. If Aaron Rodgers gets signed to the Pittsburgh Steelers, then it's all right and stuff. But I'm really done with the reporting and stuff. So I'm gonna make a video on Steelers Syndicate already. I'm making a video here, and my last video about the Aaron Rodgers stuff. Like, unless he gets signed, I'm like, oh, the Aaron Rodgers signed with the Steelers. Then I'll be like, Aaron Rodgers signed with the Steelers. If he signed with any other team, I might make an NFL video on it, collage it with something else. But most likely, I'm like, I ain't making anything else on it because there's too much reports. It's kind of like the Ryan Ayuk thing where you keep making all these videos, different stuff, and all that stuff. The reports, is it true? Is it not true? Was this happening? He's gonna retire? He's gonna do this? Like, trying to do all that. So we'll see what happens with the Steelers. Let me know down below what you guys think about the stuff, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.